Am I live? I think so. Hello, everyone. RVDebs here. It's Thursday afternoon, for almost 4:30 in the afternoon Central Time in Texas. Let me turn that off. Okay. I know it's early, but I thought I would take a shot at a live chat today. Hello, Joan. How you doing? I just sent your painting. Thank you. Yeah, it's early in the afternoon on Thursday, and I thought I would do a live stream and see how it goes because I got to watch Big Brother later. Hello, Will. Hi, Emily. I'm just trying to make it so I can read everything. Oh, okay. We can do Big Brother discussion for a few minutes. Hello, Eleanor. How you feeling? I'm doing well. Hope you're okay. I've been thinking about you. I think Big Brother this year is kind of like, it wasn't one of their better years, in my opinion. Hello, Donna. Yeah, it was. I love the show. I've watched every single season. So this is not my favorite season. I don't think any of the personalities were that, you know, easy to listen to and get to know. Hello, Timothy Williams. Welcome, sweetie. But anyway, we're talking a little bit about Big Brother because tonight is an elimination night. And unfortunately, I think Cliff is going to go home tonight. Thank you, Eleanor. So I'd like to see Cliff win, but he's going to go home tonight. So now I'm actually for Nicole because I think she's the calmest and coolest person. What do you think, Emily? And I think Mickey's totally in love with Holly, and he's lost his mind. So that's what I think about as far as a Big Brother. Anybody been watching American Idol? Not American Idol. I mean America's Got Talent. Anybody seen that lately? I just saw the finale last night, and I really am glad that Corey, who is a autistic blind young man, he sings like an angel. You know, he's just so talented and plays piano, and he won. It was like, you know, America got it right. Hi, Pamela Decker. How you doing? Yeah, I think the only shows I really watch these days are either like reality, like Big Brother and Survivor. I like, and I like Master Chef, and I like reality TV. I don't know why I've liked it, but I do. I love Below Deck. Anybody watch Below Deck? And if you haven't watched Below Deck, you could always, look it up because it's really good. Hello, Sio O'Keefe from Newfoundland and Labrador. Welcome. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I've watched The Housewives too. It doesn't take long. Usually they're on like a marathon, and if you sit there for an hour or so, you get it. Survivor's starting next week, I think. I'll be at the casino, but I've got DVR for that. And I can't be on my TV doesn't no longer get DirecTV no longer gives us CBS. So the only way I can even watch Big Brother is on my laptop. Yeah, Timothy, I love the Mediterranean. It looks so beautiful too, doesn't it? These people have so much money, it's kind of disgusting. How unfair the world is, you know? Yeah, me too, Emily. I'm not much of a, I'm not much of a drama queen. I um I don't, I don't really enjoy those kind of shows, although that is entertaining. It is entertaining to watch people that are dealing with like on below deck, they're on this beautiful yacht, big yacht. So there's the the captain, and then they've got their crew, the outside and the indoor crew, and then they've got these wealthy people that rent the boat for like 3 days, and it's just it's kind of fun. I like it. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't, I've been painting a lot. You guys know that. That's all I've done lately, which is good. I've enjoyed it, and normally I don't paint this much, but every now and then I have I have two kinds of lipstick on I can share because I put on. Let's see, where's the other one? The pink. I'm looking for it. I thought I had it out. Well, okay. I think it's this actually. So this is a pink. It looks more pink. And it is by, hold on, gotta see. Yeah, this is LA Colors. And then this one, this I got on wish.com. I don't really, it doesn't really have a name brand. It's matte. But I collect lipsticks. I love lipstick. I don't, and I haven't been buying expensive lipstick because I can't afford it. And you know what I find? If you go to Dollar General, they have their own. They have actually a company cosmetic part of Dollar General called Believe. Hey, Seattle Judy, I got your package. Thank you. Judy sent me this, the biggest, fluffiest pink, like a fleece big blanket, which I'm going to have in the winter. Right now it's too warm, but I will definitely be using that. Thank you, Judy. My next video will have me opening it, actually. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Marcel. I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, Giggle Fishy. Judy, that was so thoughtful of you. I just want to thank you. And I thanked you. I did video me opening the box up and getting it. Hi, Harmony. Hi, Rituja. I don't know if I said that wrong. I can't even. Is it an F? R? It's T. Rituja. Good, no complaints. That's always good. Hello, Butter. Butterbean Head. What a cute name. Joyce. It's me. Aw. I'm so glad you guys all joined me. I didn't know for sure. It was kind of early, but like I said, I want to watch Big Brother later and I'll make dinner. Oh, good. I'm right. Rituja. It's a very neat name. I like pronouncing names. I don't always get it right, though. And there's a lot of glare. I don't know how to fix it. But anyway, so yeah, speaking of like what I'm into, like what TV, it tells you. I do love old movies. I get into Turner Classics, love those. And I like good movies no matter what, even if they aren't real old. I just did the one Lighthouse. I'm gonna have to do another one. I think I'm gonna do another one. I enjoyed making this one. Yeah, it's really kind of I've gotten to the point now where I can actually create the painting without anything I mean, sometimes I'll look, like I looked at lighthouses to get an idea of how to make it, but not not copying somebody else. Hey, Catherine. Thanks, Pamela. Yes, thumbs ups are always good. I get a lot, and I appreciate it too. Yeah, so that's my I did another lighthouse when I lived in Alabama, and it was real pretty. It was bigger. Actually, it was like that big. I don't have any of those kind of canvases, but I did paint that one, and I wound up selling that to this family, this woman and her husband and kids, and me and Patrick. I think it was Patrick from the Paddy Wagon. Yep, we went there to deliver because she said she was on the beach in Alabama where I was staying close. So we took it to them and got to go in their little travel trailer and visit and deliver the painting by hand. Darby. Yeah, I am one of those people that just spring up. You never know when I'm going to do live. I can't help it. Thank you, Lucky. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Yeah, that's my Etsy shop. No, not all of these. Um, there is a couple that are on it. This one's on Etsy in greens. It's got shell and cobalt blue, but it's got dark jade green. Yeah, that one's on there. Hi, Lone Star. No, we haven't had any rain. Well, that's good. It's good to be busy with your hands. That's what I like to do. I sit here. Sometimes when I'm painting late at night, I know I paint I stay up way too late. I'm trying to break my habit, but it's so far not working. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Darby. Yeah, that was very, actually, it's coming into autumn now. You could say it's kind of an autumn colors too. Darby got a necklace. So that necklace is on for sale. There are a few of them here. Usually when I bring them in the house, it's like, if I don't sell them, I don't care. This one's on there, if I can get it out. Yeah. No, this one's not for sale. This one's for sale. See, sometimes I'll make a necklace for myself because, like, this one's mine. And the reason, and I do like it, is because I believe that this was sent to me by Barney and LaRue, this couple that has sent me beads and crystals and all kinds of stuff. And it was a beautiful glass little pendant with like a flower. It's like blown glass. I'm not even sure. So I had to keep it. Thank you, Mary. How you doing? Hello, Adam Parks. No, I am not near the tornadoes. That's near Houston area. We're far away, actually. Hi, Sharon. Yes, this is a flower I made years ago, and it just keeps my hair back, and it's happy. Thank you. Yeah, the rest of it was I did it with. Let me show you how I made this. I'm proud of this one. It's really pretty. Let me show you. So I used garnet beads and really pretty crystals. And these are like shades of green. So anyway, that's mine. This one is for sale, and I don't really wear them. Although I would if I felt like it, because they don't get cooties. This one's listed. It's got pearls, freshwater real pearls too. pearls and jasper and some amber colored crystals. It's very, very, very pretty. Yep. So I don't have a lot on my, I don't have a lot of jewelry, but I have several necklaces still left and a few bracelets. I am doing so good. How are you, Sharon? Thanks, Catherine. Yeah, it's going to cool down, Timothy. I'll definitely get back into sharing some cooking. Thanks, Butterbean Head. Yeah, there's some really pretty ones that are actually listed for sale. This one, and I'm almost tempted to like take it off because I really like it. I wore it when I went to San Antonio recently with a couple of outfits. It's all blue, all of its different shades of blue, but it's very intricate. Small little beads. There's shell, but it's all shades of like dark blue, lighter blue, cobalt blue. But I have to say that I really enjoy this one because a lot of things seem to. I've got this one on right now, but see, it's nice and long and it's delicate. This one's mine. some things I don't. What do you call it? I don't sell. Some things I keep. I wonder what that little message was. I don't know. I guess it was nothing. Nothing exciting. Sharon says it's beautiful in Maryland today, only in the 70s and 50s at night. Woohoo! That sounds perfect. Judy says she wanted to tell me that. When Cathy and I get together, we sing a lot. And I sang a song on one of my videos with her. It's a song called Hard Way to Go. That was a good song. And when I played the guitar, which I don't do anymore, which is a shame, it had a lot of good breaks. Like when you're making a song up, you want like the chorus and the verse, you want something catchy. Well, the reason that we sing it together is we had a chance to do like at a Renaissance fair in Tennessee. Everybody camps out that has shops, the booth people. So we get close to each other and we have parties during the week because Renaissance fairs only open Saturdays and Sundays unless it's a kid's day. So we would do things like we had a talent night. And so Cathy and I sang that song together. You want to hear a little bit of it? I can skip it. Nobody wants to hear it. It's okay. I'll just talk. Okay, Marcel, I get it. Yep. How many times are you going to say that? Marcel, stop. I'm going to put you in a timeout. Okay. Anyway, it was kind of country. It's definitely kind of country. I don't know why I write country songs. Well, I had to delete it because it was over and over. She was saying the same thing. Technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, so it went like this. It's been a hard day in every way. My baby left me just yesterday. My heart is aching, my mind is blown. I get this feeling I'm on my own, and it's a hard way to go. Yes, it's a heartache, to hold on to love and not let go. It's a heartache hanging on to love. Heartache, gotta let you go. It's a heartache. I love you so. Heartache, hard way to go. I thought that our love was the kind that's real. You said you loved me and felt the way I feel. Mind over matter, you played head games. You used my body and you sucked my brain, and it's a hard way to go. Yes, it's a heartache, to hold on to love and not let go. Hey, it's a heartache, hanging on to love. Heartache, gotta let you go. It's a heartache, love you so. Heartache, hard way to go. That's it. Oh, thank you. I know it's not the greatest. Believe me, when I had the guitar and I was younger, I could sing really good, and the guitar was a big part of that song, was the different changes. But thank you for your kind words. Who'd I miss? Hi, Nancy. I can't see. Hi, I think I saw Adam before. Hey, Cameo Collections. Thank you. Oh, I used to write a lot of songs. You know how I am with the painting, that I like paint one after another for a while? That's how I was with songs for a while. I would write songs all the time. Ah, thank you, Darby. I try to be just who I don't really try to do anything. I just be. I'm just me. Bama song. Oh, Alabama. That was a good song. That was a fun one. Oh, the line says, I thought our love was the kind that's real. You said you loved me and felt the way I feel. Mind over matter, you played head games. You used my body and sucked my brain. Hello, hello, Brown Bear Jamboree. I've had a lot of jobs. Oh, thanks, Harmony. Times. Hello, Hot Mess Missy and Art and Arvine. Welcome. No, I haven't told the dogs anything, Timothy. I'm going to keep it down the down low. I'm sorry, Marie, that you're having problems. I think it's been a good connection, at least on my end. Yeah, so when I get into something, I get like into it, and then I kind of drop it, like sometimes, like I didn't paint for almost a year. So sometimes I just put it away, and that's it. It's away. And in the winter, I like to go sit out in the garage and play with beads. Beads are one of my my pleasures. So if I get into like making something, I start making a lot. I bet I made 100 flowers like in one couple days. Right, me too, Giggle Fishy. I'll stay up. I sometimes sit here and paint, and that's what I do. I paint at night, and I watch other channels, usually the live chats from people that are on a lot, almost every evening. Me too, Giggle Fishy. Good, Judy. I'm glad, because I feel like I got a good connection here. So I go from one thing to the other, you know. When Cathy and I did Renaissance festivals, we did the Renaissance fairs all the way up the East Coast down for 9 years. And then after that, we did regular arts and crafts shows. Easier. They're easier. But I would, just being who I am, I would get into like, we need every season something new and exciting in our shop so that when people come in, they're like, oh, now look what they're doing. And Cathy being a best friend, and she's really good at what she does. You have to kind of put a poker under her butt to get her to like get into it. But usually she can do anything. Anything I can do is just as well. She's very creative. Hey, Butter, come back and see me again. Definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, my dear, please subscribe. Donna said she cut her hair sort of like mine. I hope you do like it. I like mine. Mine was long for a long time. But I decided to, this is a good length for me right now. It's easy for me. I can keep it off my neck. In the winter, I might let it grow a little longer. But anyway, so like I've done all kinds of stuff. I have, and they're in the garage. Someday I'm going to share them with you guys. I used to hand bead, and I'm talking about beads that are really tiny. Hey, what is that? I don't even know. I know it says Camaro at the end. Yeah, seed beads. So I would get goose eggs, and I bought goose eggs that are all cleaned out. You can buy them. It's a thing. And I would bead them. I sold so many. Good for you, Donna. She cut off 8 inches and gave it for cancer. That's wonderful. Anyway, I hand beaded goose eggs, and I still have like a bunch. They're all like in bubble wrap and put away. Blown Camaro. Yes, I would use Elmer's clear glue. And I have one. Let me show you the one I have, because I only have one in here. But I do have, hold on. Oh, gosh. Okay. It's dusty. I do have this one. I don't know why I picked this one, because they're all different. But these are all seed beads. And I always put them on little stands. They're glued on. So you can see. So I have, and they all have like unique little stands. I would collect like all kinds of stuff, like little candle holders. This is like, I think this goes like this when it was, I don't even know what it was. But anyway, yeah, that's the only one I have in the house. And I like it. There are some gorgeous ones that I have. Donna, Cathy asks me that not all the time, but she's asked me that a few times. Why don't I get the eggs out and sell them? Yeah, I don't know. I guess someday I wish I had I don't know whether I'm gonna live like this for the rest of my life. Um, really? Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna live for the rest of my life. And when I was in Florida, I had a nice home, and I had like a curio cabinet. I had a place to put my eggs, and I loved them. And after we sold them for, I sold them for like maybe I don't think I did it that long. I made lots of them. I think I sold them for a couple of seasons with the Renaissance Fair, and they weren't cheap. I don't sell my stuff cheap because I don't feel like I don't make cheap stuff. Anyway, um, then I just put the rest away, and we stopped the Renaissance Fair. Then we got into just doing arts and craft, and that was a high end ticket. It was much better when you're doing a craft show. If anybody ever wants to know about what sells at arts and craft shows, my 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 clue to you would be anything for children. Because no matter what the world's happening, no matter how the politics is, people buy things for their children. Grandparents buy for their grandkids. And so we used to make hair fancies. They were made of clay and they whirled in the hair with charms and beads on the bottom. And we made a fortune for a while. I mean, things happen in life, but I try not to do that. I love those two cameo. That must be really pretty too, what you did. Well, I mean, I just don't make cheap crap. And even when I was making children's hair adornments, mostly children, adults also use them. And I don't think you've seen them, but I have showed them on my channel. And matter of fact, do you know who Beth is? I don't think most of you will know who Beth is, but she's got a channel. She came to visit me, and I gave her, because she was trying to figure out what to do with her life. I said, we've got lots of hair fancies. We gave all of our hair fancies to Beth, and the oven that we used to cook, because you had to bake them in a confection oven. So she had, and charms, gave her bunches of charms. Yeah, I can imagine a beautiful tassel with seed beads. That sounds really pretty. Anyway, so when we did arts and crafts shows, I just put the eggs away. Maybe one of these days I'll get the box out. I'm going to buy a shed. I want my own shed so that Texas for me, because they knew I was coming eventually. I'm going to get a shed and put my stuff in the shed so that I can have my own personal shed and my stuff, the things I want to save, and give them some room. I need a she shed. I do. I wish I had a she shed. That would be so cool. Yeah, when I was married with my husband, and my plan was to have him build me just a really cool art studio, like in a backyard. But we never got that far. So you would love these hair doodads. They weren't just for children. It's just that um, we would make these certain smaller ones with real pinks and pretty lime green and yellow and purple, and the kids love those. But for adults, we made like silver and gold. It was really beautiful. Matter of fact, do you know who Melanie is? The singer from the 60s and 70s? The girl that sang, I rode my bicycle past your window last night. Okay. When we were doing the Largo Renaissance Fair, I loved Melanie. I saw her in California when I was a kid. We're about the same age. And I watched her at the Troubadour. I really was a big fan. I used to sing a lot of her music. Okay, well, that's who this Melanie is. She did Candles in the Rain. She did Beautiful People. You look, I forget all the words. Beautiful people. Anyway, she came into our Renaissance booth, and I put she had really long hair. I put a rainbow, it was rainbow, like metallic. We would dust it on. It was black clay. And before we baked it, we dusted it into like, I dusted it into like rainbow with crystals at the bottom and put one on each side of her, and they bought them. No, Lone Star, I've never sold any songs. I wanted to. Life took a turn at that point. Nice, Judy. It feels good to create something with your hands and then give it to someone you love and they love it, especially when they love it. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh no, Timothy, I would no, I've never done that. He's asking if I ever sat on one of those the dunk tank at like Renaissance fairs. No, no. I had a shop. I was a shopkeeper. That's different. That's the song. She had a lot of songs because I used to buy her albums, and I was just thrilled when I got to, you know, to just put it in her hair and talk to her. She was really sweet. And she's like, I don't know how old she is, but she's got to be at least 68. She might even be a year older, or I don't know how old she is for sure. But she really, Marty, we were there 9 years. It was used to be a beautiful fair. It was permanent, and everybody had little like she sheds, little sheds and little shops, and it stayed up all year long. But that's a long time ago. She's 72. Okay, she's older, but she's still making music. I follow her on Instagram, Melanie, and every now and then she's um, doing music, still doing music and traveling. And when we lived in Clearwater, Florida for a long time, Largo, St. Pete, the whole area. Um, so you live in St. Pete. Well, every year, I don't know if they still do it at Ruth Eckerd Hall, but they'd have Hippy Fest. Once a year, they would have a thing called Hippy Fest. See, Sharon says that for years she did the flea markets and craft shows selling her hand painted wooden houses and people and signs. Yes, it's fun. It is fun, and I loved having people enjoy and like what we did, and we were pretty successful actually at it. Darby, I can't make Cathy and Mark do. I'm not in charge of how they feel. If it was up to Mark, if it was up to her husband Mark, they would be busy putting things on eBay and Etsy all the time. They would, but Cathy is not interested in doing that kind of work, painting. It's a lot. So, he can make some beautiful wooden things. And if anybody wants a bird or something, let me know and I will tell them, and you can like send me your information or your phone number or whatever, and you guys I'm sure he'd be happy to make something for you. But he just, she doesn't want to sit there and paint stuff and have to do it all the time. No, I don't want to do it, Darby. That's not my husband. I don't want to paint for him. I do it for me. I take care of myself. They take care of themselves. Um, unless they needed me to do something, of course I do it. But no, I would not. Mark's a great guy. He is. He's such a good friend and a good husband. But I don't think we could work together. And it's not because he's anything. It's just that we're both Scorpios. We're both kind of intense. Right, Giggle Fishy. Sorry, Todd. You ate too much cheese. But I do love making beads and things. Thanks, Giggle Fishy. I think I'm going to paint, I might just paint another, not just like it. No two are alike. It does take a lot of time. Um, yeah, I that's why Cathy doesn't want to do it. And she does it because, he'll get on her and she'll help because she's a good painter. She can do that. But you got to want to do it. You can't be forced to do your creativity. You can't be forced. Thank you, Fishy. Darby's a Scorpio too. Um, Mark does a lot of volunteer work, right? Yes, Donna, he does. He does the food bank. He goes every Sunday after church. He'll go to the care house. He'll bring his guitar and make music. And um, he's very into his Christian faith. So he's just a really good man. He is a sweet man. Hi, Molly McGregor. I have done that craft show out there in Gulfport. Timothy, I sold every painting I did in Alabama, actually. And that was almost 100 paintings that I painted while I was there for 9 months. And I think my paintings is changing too. I think, not that I'm so great, because believe me, someone asked me if I would do like online, what do you call it, like a video how to do it tutorial, and I would be horrible at that because I don't really know how I do it. I just keep working at it till it comes out. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy for me to show because I didn't have any proper training on painting. I'm self-taught. So it would be difficult to, do like step by step. I have shared the steps I do. I have done that before where I've showed the drawing of what I did in pencil and then the first stages of how I painted. No, actually, my first paintings are the ones that are on my wall. They're my very first paintings. And the first thing I did when I started getting into art, because I didn't even know I could do it, 2004, my cousin Maxine and Cathy, both of them, bought me Christmas presents like charcoal and pencils and pastels and paper and paints. I do have this one. Pamela's asking about my sweet mermaid. Yeah, that's the first mermaid I've painted in a long time. But I started with charcoal and pencils, and I would just draw, like just black and white. Did Picasso go through changes? Well, I kind of paint whimsical. I mean, I don't. There's nothing really that realistic about him. Oh, Sharon, yeah. Mark plays the guitar and harmonica. He's better at the harmonica to me than the guitar, but he's not bad. He can play. He's been playing for a few years, and then usually there's a couple of musicians, and they'll come on Sunday and play. I talked to Craig today. He's doing well. He went to a doctor, his doctor, and they had to put this boot on him because his one ankle, he needs to have it healed properly. So for the next 3 weeks, he said, he showed me a picture of it. It's like that big from his knee down, basically. So he's still healing, but he said with this thing on his leg, he can walk good. Me too, Donna. I remember being in the pool as a kid. We always had a pool because we lived in California, and I would pretend I'm a mermaid, and so would my friends, and we would swim around and be mermaids. Yeah, fishy. I like whimsical too. I like abstract and whimsical. I do love realistic, and I wish that I was that kind of an artist that could. I mean, some people can really paint like intricately, just gorgeous. Every time I go to get my nails done, which is once a month, um, there's two paintings on the wall because this guy Danny that does my nails, he's not talkative, he gets into my hand and does my nails, but we don't usually talk that much. So I sit there and there's these two paintings. The one that's right in front of me is a walkway. It looks like it's a walkway in like maybe Paris, just a street scene with like people that's sitting outside eating in different shops, and then above the shops are like who knows people's apartments, and it's all flowers and bricks, and it's cobblestone. um I just like picture myself. And then the other one is a similar type, only it's someone's backyard, but very like stone buildings and like almost Italian or French. And I just put myself in this painting, and I love to be able to paint like these paintings. Thank you, Paula. Hi, Paula. It's a good length. It's just, it's not too short. It's not too long, and it's easy. But anyway, that's what I do. I always I can really appreciate art. I'd love to go to the art museums everywhere. And I might have to do that when I'm traveling. So Craig's, doing his thing. It's beautiful in Long Island right now, so I don't see any reason for him to leave anyway. Now that it's, end of summer. Wow. Sharon says a harmonica saved my dad's life in World War II when it was in the pocket over his heart and a bullet was stopped by it. God's blessing that day for sure. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I've been to the Kpop Tree. Okay. Well, I got two questions. One is what is the Wikiwachi Gardens? It's about an hour outside of Clearwater, up the coast north near like Holiday, Florida, and it's a gardens, and then they've got like I guess they got like a place where you can go in and see mermaids swimming, and then the other one, what least I mean, sorry, the Kpop Tree that really brings back good memories. Anyone else ever hear of the Kpop Tree in Clearwater? There's a family. They were the Bumgardners, I think is their last name. They opened up this beautiful place called the Kpop Tree. Darby. Oh, that's cute. And so the Kpop tree it's a special tree, and it's beautiful. The building is absolutely gorgeous, and they had the Kpop tree. I actually worked there for a little while as a female bartender, which was rare. One of the first female bartenders ever. It was a it wasn't expensive because it was medium, but across the street the Bumgardners had a fancy place called Bumgardners, and that was the fancy place. It was a really unique place. I remember I've eaten there many times, and I was working service, yellow birds and mai tais and all that stuff. But now it's a big, huge music store. I forget the name of the music store, but it's like this big, huge complex. But they've kept the gardens, and I mean, it's got fountains and gardens. It's really beautiful. Statues. I never spent much time in Tampa. I always was at the others, on the beach side. I enjoyed going there. They had good food, and they would do family style. If I remember correctly. Good food, a good place to walk around afterwards. It was large, nice place, a lot of rooms, different rooms to eat in. That was a long time ago, because it's been a music store now for several years. I can't think of the name of this. It's a big name music store. Jan and Bruce from Adams Van Adventures. I am doing good. How are you guys doing? Yeah, they had a lot of employees because I even worked there. I mean, I was like, this is like, we're talking 1970, maybe 74, 75, long time ago. When I was young, I was a young pup. The Largo Renaissance Fair, somebody said that they've been to it. You probably came right by my shop. Ooh, who knows? How you doing? She said she's got a little rain where she is in Wiley, Texas. Yes, Donna, I remember that she's talking about the Wiki Watchy Gardens. They had pretty ladies that swam in mermaid outfits, and they had hoses so they could stay down and be mermaid like. Wow, we might have known each other. Another day and another ache. It's hard when you don't feel good. Wow. Seattle Judy says that where she's at, they have bikini barista coffee shops here, and now they just opened up a male bikini coffee shop, and they're very successful. Summer's not gone here, Brown Bear Jamboree. It's still high today was 92, but that's not bad. I mean, I can handle that. It's when it's 102. So we're done with that. I think we're going to get our weather's changing too, and hopefully by the end of the month, say bye bye to the 90s. What did you walk into, Anonymous? A den of iniquity. I didn't do the Sterling Renaissance Fair because that was up toward Rochester, New York. I did the Tuxedo, New York Renaissance Fair, which was before that one. Oh, that's nice. Brown Bear Jamboree says the leaves are just starting to turn color to pretty fall shades. I love autumn. Donna said, do I use any hair products in my hair? Not really. I mean, I use different shampoos. Right now I'm using, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of it. It's one that you can buy anywhere. Thanks, Brown Bear. I've got a lot of hair. I mean, it's not real thick hair, but I got a lot of it. Matter of fact, if I don't have something holding this back, I feel like it fluffs out. But thank you. I don't usually like to get on camera with my hair is like dirty and stuff. Once in a while I have, but I don't know. I like to put my best foot forward. Rosie's under here, right by my feet. I don't know where Lily is. Lily. Lily's behind my chair against the wall. Gigglefishy said, yes, the leaves are turning here in New Hampshire. It's already very beautiful and will continue to be for the next month or two. That's a nice place to be right about now. That's why I know Craig's not going to come down here till it gets cold where he is. Why would he? New Hampshire's got beautiful trees, beautiful. If you're going to visit like that area, like New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts, this is a perfect time to go. Well, you can always send me a picture on my RVDebs at gmail.com, or you can do it on Facebook. I have an RVDebs Journey Facebook page. You can send me messages. I have an Instagram. You can also put a comment on my Instagram. Yeah, so there's lots of ways to keep in touch. Hey, Blown Camaro 139. I'm going on the 24th, so I'm leaving next Tuesday. So what do I got? Today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days. Paula Elliot says it looks like the skies are getting ready to open up and start pouring rain any minute here in Oklahoma Panhandle right now. Oh, man. Well, I know we need rain here, but I hope that when I'm traveling that we don't get the rain. America's Got Talent had some very good talent on there this year. Very exceptional. And I know Corey, I think his name was Corey, a young man. I don't know how old he was. Probably no more than 20. Anyway, he won, and he was blind and autistic, and he was so talented. He could sing and play piano, and he really moves you. I mean, he was good. He won $1 million. Jan and Bruce. Yes, I did know Drew. Yes. Sad. It's sad that Drew passed away. I did not, you know, a lot of people from back when I used to hang out with Drew and Rosie and all those people, they're still online doing their thing, and I do watch, but I don't get involved too much. But Drew was always very friendly to me and very kind, and I can just picture him sitting there, because we used to do live hangouts together. We'd be on the panel, so that I do know him. I didn't know he passed away till just recently. Wasn't that Brown Bear? Wasn't that young man something else? And that young girl, they had an 11-year-old, just turned 11. She did opera. I mean, like an adult. She could sing. Indian Summer in New Hampshire sounds good. Um, my lipstick is LA Colors. It was a blend. I did pink LA Colors. The company is good. And then I put a little bit of something I got off wish.com. So I don't really have a really LA Colors is the only brand name now. On the Hangouts years ago, like I go back with, I go back like it's like 4 years, where the beginning of this. I mean, YouTube's been around a long time, but about 4 years ago, a lot of RVers were, and they still are online doing videos, but they used to have these Hangouts, and yes, it's Brown Bear Jamboree. I'm telling you, LA Colors, the name of that company. You can check it out. They're really good. Hello, Cathy. Oh wow, were you, Jan? Yeah, I hadn't seen him, and because we used to go on these hangouts, and there would be like 10 people on the bottom, all everybody's camera, and when you talked, it would shoot you. It would be you. You'd be the biggest picture, and he was always there, and so I just have I'm sorry to hear that he got so sick. No, I don't think that's who it was, Judy. How are you, Cathy? I remember Prel and VO5 and Herbal Essence. I've used Herbal Essence in the past. Yeah, you know what? It's not expensive. Oh, I've never been to Dollar General till I moved to Texas. Okay, it's not like a Dollar General, but now the only thing we have in our small town, if you want to buy anything like that, is Dollar General. But they have their own makeup line. So the name of the makeup line for Dollar General is called Believe, and then they also sell LA Colors, and they're very good products. I don't know if anybody else knows who Jeffree Star is. Do you guys know who Jeffree Star? He has a channel with 1 million people. Wow. Cathy said, I'm good. I made 100 bath bombs today, getting geared up for the holidays. And your hands hurt. Wow. Anyway, if you go to Dollar General and you check out their makeup, I have bought their eyebrow pencil, which works really good. And I can't think of if it's either going to be LA Colors or Believe. So for cheap, I mean $4, approximately $4 a product, maybe less. Good stuff. I mean, I think I paid $4, $5 for the lipstick. Well, yeah, Donna, I like dramatic people. I like watching channels. Doesn't mean that he doesn't know who I am, because I don't leave comments, but he just did a Dollar General makeup. He went to Dollar General. Now this Jeffree Star, if you don't know who he is multi-millionaire, young man, very wild looking, amazing. But he's got a company. He does makeup, all kinds of very expensive line. Jeffree Star, look it up. Anyway, he went to Dollar General and did you know, um, what he thought of all the products. So he bought everything. You see him going into Dollar General and just taking one of everything, and then he went home, washed his face off, and put on the makeup, because normally he's got makeup. I know, Donna. It's amazing. That's why I watched it, because it said, Jeffree Star reviews Dollar General makeup, which is Believe and LA Colors. And he actually liked most of the products a lot, which he was surprised, because here he is selling his blush might cost, $60 versus a $4 blush, and it was the same. It's pretty much like, what could they have better, you know? We're talking shampoo, huh? I can't even think of what shampoo I bought two big bottles, where you get the shampoo and the conditioner, and it's in like a pearly white and gold. I cannot think of the name of it. It's real popular. Oh well. So I'm getting ready. I've been painting my butt off, trying to sell my paintings so that I can go blow some money this coming week. Yeah, gee, your hair smells terrific was a good one. I even remember the Prel um, commercial. It was I used to watch Daddy comb his hair. It was all snarly and dry. No, I used to watch Mommy comb her hair. It was all snarly and dry, and Daddy's hair was springy. Wouldn't stay down. Then they got some of this stuff. Was Prel. It made Daddy's hair lie right down and made Mommy's hair smooth and shiny. They're no fun to watch anymore. If I throw it away, they'll probably just buy some more. Do you believe I remember that? I remember the rinses. I can't plan on how to spend my winnings. I have to wait. That's funny. I've seen I forget, it's a while ago, where Suave shampoo was when they covered up the names of these fancy shampoos and put Suave in there. That Suave was the one that people were saying they liked best. It's a product. It's just like I say, like LA Colors. I mean, it's the lipstick's not tacky. I like that it's creamy. That's important to me. If it's cheap and it's like tacky, who wants to wear that? But um, a good product doesn't have to be expensive. Yeah, and alcohol's not good too. If something's in alcohol, it dries your hair. I don't use a lot of stuff on my hair. Yeah, they sell Prel still. That's true. Even toothpaste. I remember watching something that said people put the toothpaste all across their brush when you only need a little bit. Dippity doo. Now that was a good old one. Yeah, wonder what happened to all these products. Avon calling. There's nothing wrong with Suave. I mean, I've bought Suave. I don't. I go back and forth. I'll buy Tresemme, and then I'll buy. Can't think of the one I have now. I don't remember the pink hair tape. What was that for? It's funny. Oh wow, pink hair tape would keep your bangs straight. Okay. Hi, Faye. Everybody say hi to Faye. Cathy, you're gonna get arrested. She says she washes her hair sometimes with shower gel. I am fine. How you, Joanne? Good to see you, sweetheart. My heart goes out to you. She's lost her husband recently. Everybody, give her a big hug. It's not easy. Judy said she still has brush rollers. We're just talking about products that are, pretty much obsolete. I bet, Joanne. Believe me, I feel for you. I know what it's like. And you have to just keep on trucking, mama. Yeah. We've been there. I lost my husband, and you know what? It took a long time. So don't expect miracles, Joanne. Just a day at a time, an hour at a time sometimes. I have the best people in here, Joanne. There's such wonderful, wonderful subscribers and friends that come into my hangouts. Pantene, Pamela, thank you. I've got. Oh, I didn't know that, Adams. He says pictures on the news of Houston devastating. Some people are back in their homes flooded out again. Ugh. Oh, Faye, that's not easy too. I know you must be going through it. It's, the older we get, the more we have to go through so much stuff. I guess if you're going to live, you're going to go through it. If you're going to be old enough to go through all this pain and suffering. I'm sorry, RV Quilt. I remember pin curls. Life is hard, Cathy. I mean, like, here we go, when we're really young and we've got all our faculties and we're so springy and our knees are good and we can get up from an Indian sitting position in just one boop, and then you get older and all these things are difficult. And then you're with someone that you count on, that's who you're with, and they're no longer with you. You really, you know, it's like a survival mode that you have to go in. Sharon. Connie Stevens, she was pretty. But it's true, Giggle Fishy. I can remember sitting with my legs crossed on the floor and just being so proud to just pop right up. Not any longer. I don't even want to get on the floor because it's hard to get up. We just have to kind of like, loss, when you truly lose a partner or a best friend, just a close person, it's going to take time. One of the things that helped me a lot is they had a hospice spouse loss group. It was about, I'd say, 3 months after my husband passed away. He passed away at a hospice hospital. And they were so nice to me. So I had a counselor, and I would go by myself. At first, I went twice a week, and then I went once a week. And then she said, I want you to join a spouse loss group. And I did. And it changed my life. It really did help me. Hospice helped me. And the group we met like, I think we met once a week for 6 weeks. I am friends with, well, I don't know all of them. Like, I don't talk to all of them, but there are a couple that came to visit me. As a matter of fact, they came here to visit. Esther and Jeff met there, and now they're married. And another friend, Denise, too. And we just made friends, and we felt like it was at one point, the only thing I had to look forward to when I was feeling so sad was that one meeting a week that we would all get together, and it lightened up. I know it's hard to go to a place where everyone's lost someone, and it takes a week or two to introduce each other. After a while, now these people still meet in Florida once a month. They'll meet at a restaurant, and they just are friends, and it's good, really. Oh, Doreen, it really helped me. It really helped me. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I looked forward to it. The people were so kind, and there was a counselor, but it wasn't just the counselor, it was the people. You can relate to each other. Nobody can relate to losing their husband or wife if they have them still in their life. But when you get with people that feel that loss and we have to go on. Of course we have to go on. Your husband wants you to go on. Your wife wants you to live. We got to keep going. That's good, RV Quill. Something like that really helps. It does take time to heal, just like Cathy says. You know what, though? I got to tell you, RV Quest, you're not ready when it first happens. You need a little time before you can join a group. My counselor that I went to once a week, and it was free. She was so sweet. We would just sit together and talk. I would either tell her about my husband, because a lot of times people they feel funny when you start talking about your husband who passed away, but it's nice to just be able to talk about it, and not be judged. Anyway, then she said at one point, it's time for you to join this spouse loss group, and I'm glad I did. Right, when it first happens, you're in shock, and it's numb. You're numb. You're in shock. You don't feel like even moving really, and when you do, you cry a lot, and you have to go through the person's stuff. It's a horrible time in my life, but you know what? I've come out. I'm all right. My sister was a hairdresser, and I knew a lot of hairdressers. Well, they're not hairdressers anymore, but from Los Angeles. Happy birthday, Cathy. That's a good age. Aw, Faye, so are you, sweetie. It takes one to know one. Um, RV Quest says, yeah, but you are such a beautiful social butterfly, and I am kind of shy. You know, it's funny because I'm on here and I'm right out there, like I'm somebody that would just, get up in front of the class and talk. I'm really not. I mean, I'm not, I'm a quieter person than most people think. And I remember thinking, oh gosh, it's going to be hard to go to this first meeting and introduce ourselves and who we lost and how long we were married and why they passed away or what, I mean, everybody had to tell their story and there was Kleenex everywhere. Like the first week was just rough just to listen to everyone's heartache. And then it got to, my turn. But after that, it was like, whew, almost like everybody had a pressure cooker going and we all at the same time like just let the pressure off. So even though you're shy, it doesn't matter. There were shy people. Even if you just want to listen, you're allowed to actually say, I just want to listen for tonight. I don't want to talk about my you can do what people understand. Hey Cathy, thank you so much for dropping in. Check out Totally Cathy. She's got a wonderful channel here on YouTube. 68 is the new 48. That's right. Amen, sister. Well, you know, Molly, you can't get away out of this life. If you like live to your 60s and 70s, you're going to have lost people. Really. I lost the, you know, as a matter of fact, we have a funeral to go to here in town. My friend, the lady that used to cut my hair, Sharon, her husband passed away. And it's shocking. I don't know. We're going to go to the funeral. I passed when I'm 64 already. Hi, Laura. I am doing well. Hope you are. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, a birthday greetings, a bottle of wine? If I've been out to 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Now 64, it's not so old. That's good. That's what you should be doing too. Try to find your happy place. You know, Paul McCartney's he's getting old. So he's the one that when he sings that song, he probably should make it more like 94. He's way older than me. I think he's somebody tell me how old Paul McCartney is. Who's gonna watch Big Brother tonight? I am. I am. I don't know how to sew, Donna. That's the one thing I just don't do is sew and knit. My mother could do that. Cathy's great at sewing. If there's anything to be sewn, she's the one that sews it. Sharon's still on products. She says she remembers Seabreeze. Yeah, 64 is the new 44. He's 77. Wow. And he looks great. Linda likes to quilt too. If I didn't have anything else to do, I would learn to quilt. I have to do something with my hands. Ooh. I love the Beatles. They had so much music. Nice, Laura. She's going to New York for a wedding next week. It's going to be beautiful. This is this is a good time to be in New York. He's 77, Faye. Someone said she checked. 77. It makes you feel old, doesn't it? I mean, I can remember when he was 22 and I was like gushing over him. Yeah, 77. Yep, I know. He looks really good. He's doing something right. He's 77, Molly. He was my favorite Beatle, I must say. Paul McCartney, he was my favorite. I got to see the Beatles 3 times in concert. And I got to meet George Harrison, which I don't want to rub in anyone's face. Someone hates when I tell the story. I got to meet him and got kissed. Right there, George Harrison. Okay, we can talk about how you don't belong in our room. Bye-bye. I got the power. I think that Ringo looks really good in his, as he aged. He looks really good. Yeah, Help's a good one, and Hard Day's Night. I've got a real special Hard Day's Night CD. A special one came out. Poor George, he passed away too young. And then John Lennon was taken away from us by some idiot. You have the Hard Day's Night one? Yeah, it's a nice. I can't. I think it's over there. I know. I love John too. Yep. Way too soon. Right. It's a special edition. I got it for like a Christmas present. I kept it. I just don't think there's ever been another group ever that did so many hit songs, so many that you'd know every song. You know? Wow, Judy, that's a good memory. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. I used to play the guitar and sing for my living when I was in my, 20s, 30s, up to 40s. And I could start a guitar, like a whole set. Like a set's usually like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I could do one Beatles song after another. Yeah, I know. Scrambled eggs, that's what it was first. It's getting to that pumpkin time of year. I'm not a huge pumpkin pie eater. I really don't care if everything flavored like pumpkin. But my relatives here in town, they love it. When my sister passed away, which was 1974, that was the song that played at her funeral, Let It Be. And so whenever I hear that song, it's a sad song for me. I always think of my sister. If I had to say that my least favorite kind of pie is pumpkin pie. Yeah, I'll eat it. It's not horrible. I like it enough, but I don't love it. Give me some coconut cream pie or fresh cherry pie with ice cream on top or peach cobbler, chocolate peanut butter pie. If you really want to know, my favorite, I think, is peanut butter pie. Lemon meringues are yummy. Actually, I really like all pie. But pumpkin's like on the bottom. Mark's favorite pie is pumpkin. So on his birthday, he wants pumpkin pie. That's what he gets. The truth, my George Harrison story is actually one of my very best memories I'll ever have. Just I can't help it. I'm getting now. I want pie. See what you guys do to me. It's okay. There's no place to get pie around here. I'd have to drive an hour. No, I'll have to drive to Haskell to get pie. Are we having fun yet or what? I'm going to watch Big Brother in a little while. I'm going to make myself a little dinner. I got to give the dogs their dinner. I'm going to probably end this in the next probably 10 minutes. Sounds good, Giggle Fishy. Banana cream's yummy. Oh, you know who makes the best banana pudding? Cathy's mother, Mary. I can do another lighthouse. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start a painting tonight. Maybe I'll do one more lighthouse so that you can buy it. Who are you wanting to visit, Brown Bear? Yep, vanilla wafers. Yum, yum. Okay, we got to talk about food. I'm getting hungry. And it is so hard to stay away from sweets. Judy. Yes. No, George has passed away. Only two Beatles left, Ringo and Paul. George got cancer in his throat. Pass them over here, dues. It'll be close to that one. It's, I like to make things different. I don't want everything to be the same. But I will make another one then. And I've got a Yorkie. This turned out pretty good. The sky, I wanted it to be a red sky. It's hard to see it in this light. Yeah, we'll take some of those brownies. I remember that too, Sharon. Thank you guys. Yeah, the Yorkie. I made this one because somebody asked me to paint. I think her name is Donna. She asked me to paint a Yorkie, and she asked me if she said, "Can you wait till Friday?" And sure. It's kind of abstract. It's got like purple. I like the shades. Yes, Pamela, Nicole to win. That would be awesome. Yeah, she asked for the Yorkie, and not that she has to. She doesn't have to buy it. But because I should have seen a picture of her Yorkie. She didn't really show me her Yorkie, but this is the one I came up with. It's the one I got. She said she likes it, so we'll see. Tomorrow's Friday. She wants the Yorkie. It's here for her. And I'm sending Joan. I don't know if she's still on here, but Joan bought the lighthouse. And did Joan buy the lighthouse? No, Joan bought a desert scene. The lighthouse is sold, and I don't even remember who bought it. Let me look. What a memory. Sharon from Texas. She bought the lighthouse, and she bought a bracelet. This bracelet. Well, I'll be making some more because it's going to get cooler, and I'm going to go in there and definitely I have some beautiful beads and crystals and little different findings to make some necklaces. Yeah, they're like agate. They're blue, different shades of blue. It's very pretty. Yeah, the Beatles. I remember seeing the Beatles. I remember being in school as a kid, public school. Like I think I was in fifth grade, sixth grade. Yeah. I heard someone talking about the Beatles, and I hadn't at this point seen them or heard of them. And I remember thinking, what are Beatles? What are Beatles? And then Ed Sullivan came on, and there were the Beatles, and I loved them from the beginning, from the moment I saw them. The mopheads. Sharon, there is a grocery store. It's called Lawrence Brothers, IGA. It's small. They have a little bit of everything. Nothing, I mean, I could go there and get what I need, but nothing special. Aw, thank you, Lunar Star. That's a really kind thing to say. I'm listening, Donna. What do you got to say? I hope I get my channel grows and grows and grows. I mean, it's been 4 years, and I'm happy to have over 5,400 subscribers. Although some channels grow really fast, and usually it's people that are like out there traveling around, I guess. And I'm hoping this winter to get to do some traveling with Craig. Maybe that'll cause my channel to get blown up. Yeah, that does help, Sharon. I like bulletproof coffee. I haven't had it in a while. Me too, Donna. Beatles lyrics are wonderful. Herman's Hermits. I'm so glad you guys like my channel. Thank you for saying so, Brown Bear. Hi, Maya. Yeah, when I think about Herman's Hermits, I think, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Remember that one? I'm glad you're here, Molly. Thanks. I'm impromptu, so you have to just kind of get me. Hey, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come over here. She's right behind me on the floor. I'll try to get her. Somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. One day, his woman ran off with another guy. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, Lily. Come here. I want to show you something. Look. Come here. Come here. Over here. Over here. Come on. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. She's looking at me like, why should I come over there? I do watch these channels. Lately, it seems like, and I enjoy them. Did you get stuck on the button there, Faye? But I love to watch them. But they fight with each other. Like one group of people will say all kinds of bad things about someone, and then that person gets on and starts to say all these crappy things about the other people, and it's like Peyton Place. Who are you talking about, Cameo? I mean, Camaro. Cameo. I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end. Hey, Peggy. You know what's funny about the songs of the 60s and 70s? They wouldn't go over that well. Like that song would not go over well these days. Like, what's that one? It's the end, little girl. Yeah, Molly. I have no clue. Sorry, don't know. Yeah, these days the lyrics are different. What's the one song that they did? I can't even think about it now because my mind went somewhere else. Whenever I'm reading, Lily, why don't you come over here? Come here. I want to hold you. Come here, please. Be a good girl. She thinks I'm going to get her. Yeah, I know, Giggle Fishy. These days, those songs wouldn't make it, but why are you repeating stuff, Faye? I'll be right back. Don't go away. You, you little puppet. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, had to use the little girl's room. That's a good song, Molly. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon her head. Do-do-do-do. Yep. You can't take it literally, though. Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. And when you're finished over there, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm fixing a hole that ran. Stop my mind from wandering. You could go on and on and on. Faye, something was going on with you. Well, I think it's that time of night because it's like a little after 6. My favorite animals, my dogs, but other than my dogs, horses. I want to feed my puppies. They're hungry, and I want to feed myself, and then I'm going to get ready to watch Big Brother. I know, a long time. Are you saying goodnight, Faye? Yes, I've noticed that, Maya. Yeah, you know what? I went to, I forget, I was with Cathy. I said, our generation had the best music. And I like all music, but we definitely had some great music. I agree, Sharon. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave so that I know that you guys were enjoying yourself and that you care about me. I care about you guys too. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Brown Bear and Faye and Gigglefish G. Thank you, Blown Camaro and Donna and Pamela and Sharon and everybody, Judy. Give me a thumbs up, and we will talk again probably maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. What do you think? Yeah? We'll meet here tomorrow. Well, I hope somebody mentions me and sends more people to me. Lunar, thank you. Okay, anyway, it is that time of my chat to say goodnight. And what is that? There's a song by the Beatles. Now it's time to say goodnight. Good night. I forget the song. But each one of you are special to me. All right, Lunar, thank you. Lunar Star, you're sweet. I will. Oh, Rosie, are you hungry? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, jeez. So hard to get him to come to me. Rosie said, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Mom. Oh, hi, Carrie Joe. Yeah, I've been on it for a while. I wanted to get Lily, but she wasn't letting me. And I got Rosie instead. Okay, Rosie. Come here. Oh, you're so bad. She just ran away. Guess you don't want to eat. Come here. Come here. I want you here. She will not. She's so stubborn. So cute. Who's cute? She's cute. You hungry? Sneeze. Did you hear her? Sneeze. Sit up pretty. Sit up pretty. Sit up. Sit up pretty. Whoa. Is the pillow too soft? Lily doesn't want anything. Lily's like being really bratty. All right. I'm going to have to end this lovely time. I've enjoyed it. I could go on, but anyway. Thanks for watching. Talk to you maybe like tomorrow evening, and we'll see you then. And I'll be putting out a video very soon. Very soon. And Judy, thank you so much for sending me that beautiful blanket. That's going to be so nice this winter. I can't wait. Well, have a wonderful road trip, Carrie. Nice and safe and happy. Peace out, my friends.